Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another beautiful afternoon here at the Cedar Lake Speedway for week number 2. This week here on MBTV Sports, we'll be doing something a little bit differently. We'll be following one driver tonight, kind of doing a in the night of the driver. The driver will be Sam Mars of the late model division, driving the MB Customs number 28. We'll follow Sam through his night on track as well as back in the pit area. Once again, thank you for tuning in to MBTV Sports to watch this pre-race and during race production here at the Cedar Lake Speedway for week number 2.
Said goodbye, just as the first day turned to night, just as the concrete turned to dust and the steel turned into rust. All I could think was a new way to dig through the damage. Couldn't think of a way to get through this. Now I see you taking advantage, and I found another reason to do this. I'm thinking it's a hole to travel through. I wanna find a way to rattle you. You wanna try to hit the thunder hit. You're gonna have to follow me under it. Let go, it's begun. Close your eyes, I'm not done. Breathe a word and waste your breath, and keep it up till there's nothing left. That I said goodbye, just as the darkness turns to light, just as the next light turns to day, and the world gets underway. All I can't see is the anticipation, waiting to take this out on the wind and the raindrops. And I wait impatiently, taking it in, ready for the first of the face-offs. I'm thinking there's a hole to travel through. I wanna find a way to rattle you. You wanna try to hit the thunder hit. You're gonna have to follow me under it. Let go, it's begun. Close your eyes, I'm not done. Breathe the word and waste your breath, and keep it up till there's nothing left.
Alrighty, we are down here now with Sam Mars. Sam, obviously a little bit of a trying start to your guys' year, maybe a little bit of a humble pie issued, but last week had to feel good to run at a home track, run really well.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we been racing a lot to start the year off here, and like you said, humble pie, absolutely. You know, going race some of the best in the country, and you know, it really humbles you really quick. So no, it was good to come back here last weekend and get a win, and you know, a lot of good competitors here too, so it makes it a lot of fun.
And you know, now rolling off another successful night last night, take us through kind of what your night was last night at Red Cedar.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, went and drew bad, so I had to start deep in the heat race, and just kind of everything went right there, caught the right brakes, and we were able to win the heat. Started the outside front row of the feature, and you know, kind of track threw me for a curveball last night. I thought it was going to be right around the wall, and kind of had to finesse through the middle bottom a little bit to get it done. So it was a fun race for sure.
Now, 2 wins in as many nights in the car. How high is your confidence right now?
You know, I mean, it just it's pretty good. You know, it helps a lot. You know, it's just a big testament to my team, my dad, Chris, Jeff, Mike, everybody back at the shop. You know, they just put in so much time and effort into this deal, and I get to do the fun part of driving it.
So now you say back at the shop, after a win last night, was it a lot of celebrating or was it a lot of work this afternoon?
You know, we're celebrating, you know, we're happy about it and whatnot, but, you know, you also got to get back to work. I want to try and do it again today. That'd be really cool. So just get back to work and try and get it done.
See, there's already a storyline tonight. I heard you drew the dreaded 100.
Yeah, you know, it happens, I guess. It's part of it. So just try and make the best of it.
Now going into tonight, we'll kind of focus a little bit on hot laps here. Kind of what are you looking at for the track and the car as you roll out and do some laps?
Yeah, just kind of see how sealed off they got it, if it's going to be slick or if there's going to be some character in it. Just kind of watch the track from there on out, watch some early heat races, this and that. So just really it's just chasing the track the whole night around here. It seems like we had pretty much a 180 difference from heat to feature in the track last week. So you just got to be good in all conditions.
Save a good luck going forward and hopefully passing some cars.
Appreciate it.
And good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to the Cedar Lake Speedway for week number 2 of racing action here at the famed Western Wisconsin dirt track. UMSS cars beginning to stage on the speedway for hot laps. And to get the night rolling, we will have Sam Mars in the 28 late model. We will be following around tonight for a night in the life of the driver of the 28 machine. If you can't make it, you can watch all the action on FYE TV or watch everything on the MBTV Sports YouTube page. All right, we're down here with Sam Mars right before heat racing action. Sam, you were quickest in hot laps. Hot laps might not pay anything, but it does say a little bit about how the car is.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we had a pretty good baseline there to start the night out with. Just hopefully we can get it rolling in the heat race, starting last, so I'll try and make something of it.
Now, you're going up often, watching the track. Kind of what are you looking for?
Just kind of to see how slick it is, how far up the racetrack the cushion's building. You know, if there's some moisture popping up on the bottom, middle, wherever, you know, so just kind of seeing what's going on.
Now, a driver has a tendency, would you like to see it on the top or the bottom?
I mean, it'd be really, I try and do it either way. You know, I try and really focus on being good on the top and the bottom. You know, I'm probably a little bit better at the top than the bottom just because you can kind of just get up on the wheel. You don't got to finesse, but, you know, either way, just do whatever it takes to get it done.
Starting seventh, kind of what's the mindset? Do you kind of wait and see what happens for a lap or two, or are you just going?
You know, you just got to kind of attack the first lap. Everyone kind of goes in there pretty slow, and, you know, everybody's slowest lap is the first, so you just got to attack, see if any holes pop up, and that's usually when you can get the most cars.
Hey, good luck.
Thank you.
Sam Mars starts seventh in heat race number 3 for tonight's late models.
They say you can run, but you can't hide. I'd like to see how far I'd get, baby, if I tried. I tied angels to my feet. I'm flying down the street with the devil inside. This morning, had a fire in my brain. this side of same. You can scream and you can shout, but there is only one way out. There's only one way out. You can scream and you can shout, but there is only one way out. There's only one way out.
I took that wheel spacer off. Okay. So you're going to be about like you were in the feature last week. Okay. Can you roll me a little bit so I can... Because it's slick in the middle. Like this end down here, 1 and 2. The top looks about like, you know how you were running up on the cushion? 1 and 2? It looks like that. Okay. I wasn't up there to watch him race, but that's how the track looks again. Okay. Give her out.
There is only one way out. There's only one way out. You can scream and you can shout. There is only one way out. There's only one way
And now that brings the F5 of Chad Forquette up to the front alongside Greg Niepolt in the 55N, back to the green flag. Back under green flag conditions, a complete restart as the 55N of Greg Niepolt makes his way down the back straightaway side by side for second right now between the 45J of Johnny Brooking and the F5 of Chad Forquette. Lap number 1 in the book, it belongs to Greg Niepolt's number 55N. the back straightaway we go, side by side for the second spot right now between the 55 of Corey Mader, if I'm not mistaken. A lot of damage there on both cars. Two 55s duking it out. Leading the way, car number 55N, Greg Neepold running in second, the 55C of Chad Mader. Side by side for the race lead down the back straightaway, running in third, at least for the moment, is car number 55 of Corey Mader. Sam Marr slides up underneath the dough, reclaims the third spot as we come across the front stretch from 7th to 3rd now in this heat race. Sam Marr is jumping up to the cushion and making his way down the back straightaway. The 2024 season opener feature winner in aggressive hydraulic late model competition, Sam Marr is up to 3rd from 7th in his 3rd heat race of the night. Seeing lap times turn in the 16-second bracket in our 3rd and final heat race of the evening. Everyone beginning to single file themselves out across the racetrack. 2 more laps to go for aggressive hydraulic late model heat race number 3. 55C of Corey Mader has the race lead, has about 7 car lengths over that 55N. Sam Marr's in 3rd, running in the 4th spot. Belongs to car number 55, Corey Mader. In the 5th position is the 7C of Jim Carlson. As we see one more trip around the Cedar Lake Speedway. Possibly a 55 to the victory lane. It just depends on which one that is. It looks like it's going to be the 55C. That is Chad Mader. He takes home heat race number 3. Greg Neepold comes home in 2nd. Sam Marr's in 3rd. Corey Mader in 4th. And Jim Carlson will complete the top 5.
Chris, hold to the left.
What'd you redraw on them? What? What'd you redraw? 8. Well, can't be lucky all the time.
Back down here with Sam Marrs. After heat racing action, Sam, 7-3 has got to be a little bit positive for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, kind of just got what the racetrack gave us, and we're able to get a couple spots, so it was good.
And it seemed like those first couple laps were really kind of slow going, getting those spots, really getting that feel.
Yeah, you know, just kind of trying to see where everyone was going to sort out. It was tough just to make an exact call on where to go, but it all worked itself out, and we got third and got in the redraw, so that was what we needed to do.
Talk about the track a little bit. A high line in 1 and 2, kind of middle to bottom in 3 and 4. Kind of talk about the difference in the driving style that takes.
Yeah, 1 and 2, you kind of just got to get up on the wheel, get up on the cushion, and get after it for the most part. And down in 3 and 4 is more finesse, slow down. Top isn't as good down there as the bottom and middle, so just kind of tail of 2 corners right now.
They just sprinkled the top with a little bit of water. Do you think that's going to help it at all through 3 and 4?
I don't know. It's just kind of the way the shape of it is. You hang so much off of turn 4, so it'll be interesting to see what happens.
So now going into a redraw situation, are you normally a forward drawer? Are you a backward drawer? Kind of what odds are you right now?
For the most part, I draw towards the back. I drew an 8 out of 9, so have our work cut out for us in the feature.
Now, looking at the track going forward here, what do you think right now, without looking at it so far, or any other tires on the track, what do you think it's going to do?
I think it's going to be kind of typical Cedar Lake, get after it in turns 1 and 2, or up on the top, and then just run the middle, bottom, and 3 and 4, and just see what you can get.
Can we try and call 3 in a row right now?
I don't know about that. It's going to be a big battle. Everything's going to have to fall right, and I'm just going to do the best I can.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Sam Mars rolls off 8th tonight in the feature.
Starting on the outside of row number 11 tonight, in the 22nd starting position from Hutchinson, Minnesota, driving car number 55S, that is Ryan Schaffler. And on the inside from St. Cloud, Minnesota, driving the F5, that is Chad Forquette. Outside of row number 10, your 20th position on the grid from Winona, Minnesota, driving the 35X, Parker Foster. And on the inside, starting 19th from Jim Falls, Wisconsin, car number 57, Mike Anderson. Outside of row number 9, your 18th position now from Grand Rapids, Minnesota, car number 45J of Johnny Brookie. And on the inside, starting in the 17th position from Conrad, Wisconsin, car number 11H of Lance Hofer. Outside of road number 8, your 16th position, from New Richmond, Wisconsin, driving the Double One Express, that's Pat Dorr. And on the inside, starting 15th from Minneapolis, Minnesota, car number 7C, Jim Carlson. Outside of row number 7, your 14th position, from Portland, North Dakota, driving the E85 of Jason Strand. And on the inside from Rice, Minnesota, tonight's Justice Brothers Modified A feature winner, car number 7A, Shane Zabrowski. Outside row number 6, your 12th position from Elkbound, Wisconsin, car number 55 of Corey Mater. And on the inside from Elk River, Minnesota, driving the 04 junior, Adam Ayotte. Outside row number 5, your top 10 starters look like this. From Pomerantz, Nevada, driving car number 48K, that's Colin Hibden. And on the inside, starting 9th this evening, from Elkbound, Wisconsin, car number 85 of John Canta. Outside row number 4, your 8th position on the grid from Menominee, Wisconsin, it's car number 28, Sam Mars. And on the inside, starting 7th through New Richmond, Wisconsin, car number 1, Lucas Koski. Outside row number 3, your 6th spot now from Roberts, Wisconsin, car number 55N, Greg Niepolt. And on the inside, starting 5th from Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, car number 07, Corey Krasper. Your front 2 rows look like this. Outside row number 2, in the 4th spot from Bloomer, Wisconsin, driving car number 55C, Chad Mater. And on the inside, starting 3rd from Menominee, Wisconsin, car number 27, Jake Rudetsky. And from your front row tonight, on the outside of row number 1, to lead us to 25 laps of green flag action, look like this. Starting on the outside of row number 1, tonight's heat race number 1 winner, from Lonsdale, Minnesota, driving car number 22, Nick Paninsky. And starting on the pole tonight from Hickson, North Dakota, driving the 1TPO, that's Tyler Peterson. Caution lights will be going out the next time by. We will see the green flag in turns 3 and 4. It is Tyler Peterson and Nick Paninsky in row 1, Jake Rudetsky, Chad Mater in row 2, Corey Krasper, Greg Niepolt, Lucas Koski, Sam Mars, John Canta, Colin Kipton, Adam Ayotte, Corey Mater, Shane Zabrowski, Jason Strand, Jim Carlson, Pat Dorr, Lance Hofer, Johnny Brookie, Mike Anderson, Parker Foster, Chad Forquette, and Ryan Schaffler. 22 cars, 25 times around Cedar Lake Speedway to put an exclamation mark on dash race number 2, who will be the final feature winner of the night as we see the green flag. Green flag underway at the Cedar Lake Speedway. It is Tyler Peterson and Nick Pininsky, a war and a drag race down the backstretch. Pininsky on the top side, Peterson on the bottom. Lap number 1 in the books. It is Nick Pininsky in car number 22. Drifts right up to the cushion, a little bit of a boggle there from some of the tackier turn. As he gathers it back in, all the cars follow him down the backstretch. Pat Dorr making moves. He is on the outside moving forward. In car number 11, he is now cracked into the 14th position now as we exit corner number 4. Pininsky still leading the way in this one as car number 1TPO of Tyler Peterson working underneath him on the bottom of turns 3 and 4. A good race going on for the top spot. Peterson on the bottom, Pininsky on the top side. Got a little boggle there, and that gave Peterson the opportunity to sneak underneath. Pininsky says no. Caution flag. Car spinning out. It's Parker Foster in the 35X. It's Nick Pininsky all out in front, has the race lead, and will have the front row all to his lonesome. Tyler Peterson, Jake Radetsky, Chad Mater, and Corey Krasper, the top 5 as we come back to a restart. Right up to the cushion in turns 1 and 2 and down the backstretch. Cars gangling up there in corners 1 and 2. Caution flag comes out. And that was caused by one of the 55s there in corner number 2. For Cedar Lake Speedway, it's presented by Aggressive Hydraulic Dash Race number 2. Nick Pininsky back to the green flag. 1TPO, Tyler Peterson trying to go to the bottom side of the speedway, gets a couple of the tires down there. Pininsky explodes. He separates himself by about 8-9 car lengths over that 1TPO. Jake Radetsky in the 3rd spot right now, running 4th Corey Krasper, in 5th now Sam Mars in the 5th position. Pininsky, the old driver in the top 5, working the top rail. Cedar Lake Speedway just up to that cushion. Running the fastest lap times right now at a 15.395, his quickest lap time in that number 22 machine. See lap times in the mid 15-second bracket, low 16-second bracket for the rest of the field. Lap traffic is going to be a quick one in this 25-lap D feature. We already have 7 laps in the books this time by, and we'll have 18 laps remaining in this one. Good battles in the middle of the pack for position. Top 5 and maybe even top 6 are beginning to separate themselves a little bit from the rest of the field. Greg Neupol now up in the top 5. He surpasses Sam Mars in the number 28. Pininsky conceded his first couple victories as he goes into turns 3 and 4. First couple cars will have to put a lap down in 35X of Parker Foster and the 55S of Ryan Schaffler. First couple cars will put a lap down, so on the back straightaway, the F5 of Chad Marquette. Whole bunch of gangle cars there on the back straightaway that Pininsky might have to deal with here in the next 10 laps or so as he goes down the backstretch if there are no more cautions. He drifts up to the cushion in turn 3 and 4. Come across the front stretch. We are approaching the halfway point in tonight's Aggressive Hydraulic Late Model 8 feature at the Cedar Lake Speedway. This time here we'll be at the halfway mark. We'll have 12 laps in the books, 13 laps remaining. Pininsky's now put Parker Foster and Ryan Schaffler a lap down. 2 cars now separate first and second place. The 1TPO of Tyler Peterson. Peterson still trying to work with the slower lap car of Parker Foster. And now we got the 55C of Chad Mater, pulls into the infield. We stay under green flag conditions. Pininsky now to the outside. The 04 junior of Adam Ann. He puts that car a lap down as well. Starts flying on the back straightaway from Tyler Peterson, 1TPO, as he's trying to put the 2 cars of Parker Foster and Ryan Schaffler a lap down. Now he does as he comes across the front stretch. Pinitsky now put the 0.2 of Adam on the lap down. Now going to try to work on the F5 of Chad Burkett. He's also got the E85 machine in front of him. That is Jason Strand. Now lap traffic is going to start to get tricky right here as we come down the back straightaway. Work at the top side, work at the bottom side. They're all over as the race leader moves in and out of traffic. Really beginning to pull away from the rest of the field. Tyler Peterson falling back to the 22 Nick Pinitsky. Nearly a 2.7 second advantage for the number 22 Nick Pinitsky. Less than 10 laps to go. We are on lap number, well, we have 8 laps left to go. We got car in the infield. That's Parker Foster, 35 next, caution flag. Pat Dorr making moves. He is now up into the top 10, who started in the 16th position. Back to the green flag. Pinitsky jumps back out to the cushion and explodes down the backstretch. Works the middle, turns 3, and drifts up to the cushion in corner number 4. Come across the front stretch. Greg Neeple up into the third spot, looking for more, maybe second underneath Peterson. Nothing to do there. Out of corner number 2, Peterson turns it right back on the outside of him. Greg Neeple working the bottom of turns 3 and 4. He's good down there, gets some of the tires, and now he claims second as he comes across the front stretch. Gives second now to the 55N. Greg Neeple from 6th now to second. Now getting challenged by Peterson once again out of turns 3 and 4 for the second spot. Trying to get closer to that 22 machine. Being extended by a tenth of a second that last time by him for the number 22 Pinitsky. This time by 5 more laps. But Greg Neeple is still right there. We'll see what the difference is this time. We go from 0.972 to 1.625. Around 7/10 of the difference in the favor of your race leader, Nick Pinitsky. With only 4 laps to go, lap traffic might not even be a factor left in this one. Track really getting dark now. You can see it on FYE Motorsports all across the racing surface. Best battle on the speedway for that top 5 spot between Sam Mars and Jake Rudetsky for a 4th position. Pinitsky really hugging the top side of the racetrack, the only guy that is that high on the cushion. Everything he can, he slides up to the cushion in turns 3 and 4, puts that right rear tire right where he wants it. 2 to go. 2 more laps for the 22 of Nick Pinitsky as he makes his way down the backstretch. Tonight's opening heat race winner, looking to put it one more time in front of Eddie Nicholson victory lane as we see one more trip around the 3/8 mile oval near Richmond, Wisconsin. Nick Pinitsky back up to the cushion in turns 1 and out of corner number 2 down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3, out of corner number 4. Congratulations, Nick Pinitsky. You won your heat race and you will get the twin checkers on the second DAC race of 2024. Greg Neeple comes home in 2nd. Tyler Peterson in 3rd. Sam Mars in 4th. And then Jake Rudetsky completes the top 5. Unofficially, your top 5 looks like this. It's the 27 of Jake Rudetsky coming home in 5th. In 4th, it was the 28 of Sam Mars. In 3rd, the 1 TPO of Tyler Peterson. Greg Neeple technically scored as a 2nd place run with no transponder. And Nick Pinitsky, who seemed to be just in a complete different time zone, took home the feature win.
And back here now with Sam Mars after finishing the night. Sam, a solid 4th place run.
Yeah, you know, we were pretty decent there. Just need to get a little bit better for future races.
You know, you said to us just a minute ago that you were trying stuff. Kind of what does that mean on the car? You were just trying some things.
Yeah, you know, just working, trying to get more speed. Whether just a bunch of stuff, just trying to get better, trying to win, just keep winning races.
It's really kind of hard to hang your head. Yeah, you want the win, but a fourth place, even going from 8th to 4th, is still a positive note.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It was a solid night overall. It wasn't for lack of effort by any means on any of us. So just 4th is, if it ain't bad, so just take it and go to the next.
Kind of take us through that race too. It was kind of early going. It was a little tough to kind of find that groove and get past some guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I thought that top was going to be a little bit better. Just wasn't as good as I needed it to be up there, so I was kind of trying to move all over the place, and then I found the bottom there towards the end, so that really helped launch us into a 4th place finish there.
That finding the bottom, it was really the key on that restart with 11 to go. You were able to get by a couple guys to get into that 4th spot.
Yeah, absolutely. That restart was kind of it made our race there. I think we were probably going to run 6th or 7th before that, so yeah, it really helped to have that good restart and launch into 4th.
Now take the fans watching here. Kind of what do you guys do with the car over the week?
Yeah, so we'll take it home, get it unloaded, everything tomorrow. We'll go and get everything washed up, and then any repairs that we need to do Monday, and just go through stuff, get ready for the next week.
Where can we see a race next weekend?
Not sure yet. Don't have a set plan. Possibly Menomoi, Cedar Lake, and then we might possibly go run some Lucas Oil MLRA series stuff. So up in the air as of right now.
Sam Mars finishes 4th tonight, and to cap off the night here at Cedar Lake.
Freight is the backbone of the country, and as long as people need goods, they're going to need somebody to get it to them. My name is Matt Bohl with QualityFreightRate.com, powered by T-Force Worldwide. We provide LTL, truckload, and expedited freight services across this country. If your freight weighs over 120 pounds going over 120 miles, that's where my shipping rates kick in. We help companies ship easier for less. With our system, our customers are able to quote and book shipments with ease 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you're having trouble with damages, lost freight, claims of any sort, we can help you with our experience, solve the problem, tell you why it's happening and what you should do to prevent it in the future. Me and my team have been together for over 20 years. We know this industry. We can help all size business, big or small. We love them all, but we have a special spot for small business. Small businesses are pillars in the community. Low rates are critical for a small business because the margins are generally pretty small. They need to have competitive rates. They can't be getting gouged or they lose the sale. Freight is simple. People make it difficult. We work as consultants in the industry, so it doesn't matter what your problem is, we'll solve it. We educate the customers, we solve problems, and we lower their shipping rates. And that's what I've been doing for 20 plus years.